So we are ready for another range test. We are just charging the last bit up. We should be able to drive within 20 minutes. We are going for a range test in the Peugeot E-2008. We are heading for Nyborg. We have our consumption on the way up to beat. So we have to have a consumption less than 24.3%. The rules for this test is we are only to use country roads. We are only to use normal driving modes, no eco, no sport. And rule number 3, we're allowed to stop in at every place on the road as long as we follow the GPS route. So, in a moment we'll be heading out there. We should reach Nyborg with 37%. Follow along and see if we hit it with 37%, even more or even less. My fingers crossed for even more. But let's head out there and see how great a consumption this car has on country roads, which means at max 80 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I know, it's a bit slow. Yeah, so getting out of Aarhus is a bit tricky since it's rush hour and it is doing nothing good for the consumption. We have driven right around 7 kilometers and we are at 25.5 kilowatts per 100 kilometers. Only 3 kilometers ago we were at 35, so we have, we have hit it fairly low, but it is not good if it continues this way. My goal is to get it below 20, because that way I know that this battery will hold for around 300 kilometers on these kind of roads. But let's see. Let's continue on and see where we end up with the battery charge. But we are continuing, and we are continuing to stay on the country roads, because that's the rule. So we have reached Middelfart. Yeah, this town is actually called Middelfart. And currently we are holding steady at a consumption that is 18.2 kilowatts per 100 kilometers, which will give us 27% when we arrive at state of charge in Nyborg. But let's see if that holds up, because we are at 53 and we have all the way across Fyn to go. But let's see, and yeah, it has become nighttime, so I'm switching to a better camera, because the camera I use is my Insta360. Well, it is very bad. Action cameras are not great at low light. But the camera I have put up is a phone camera, so it should be a little bit better. Let's see if that holds up. So we have reached Nyborg, not with the battery we hoped for. It's 17, not 37%. But what we did was we used only 17.8 kilowatts per 100 kilometers. We drove 157. It doesn't add up to 48 kilowatt hours on the battery. It might have degraded a bit, but nevertheless, it works. It got us so far. Right now we're just waiting for a charger to be vacant because apparently the charger we are at will not communicate with the car, and it is not due to low battery. It is simply not due to low battery because we still have above the red marker, and I don't know what else it is, but nevertheless we got here. We used those 17.9 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers, which leaves us a fair bit below what it took us to use the highway. So that was what we wanted from this, and if you want our trip up to Aarhus, then check it out over here.